Hello again. Today we continue talking about the phonetic symbols, specifically the consonant symbols. Now, the remaining consonant symbols are many, but most of them are such as this, and this, and this, and also this. Now take a guess. This one is like now. I write now. So it gives me an N sound. This one gives me an M. So mouth becomes like this. So it gave me an M. And so on. The F gives me an F, the L gives me an L. Alright? But there is a set or a group of remaining consonants that are still a little confusing. And these are this, and this, and I'm gonna say also this, as well as this, for example. Now this one is particularly interesting. So this one looks exactly like an N, but it doesn't give an N. It gives the sound in sing, the sound in any word with an ing, like going. Okay? And you notice that when I say sing, I say this, and there is no g sound. There is no g sound that I say, and there is no g sound that I write. Yeah? So it's sing, sing. And notice that I'm not saying sim, because this in sound is represented with an N. This is a normal N, and it comes from the mouth. But this one here, it comes from the throat. So I say sing. Now there is a special word that has this sound. This. Language. And it's produced here. It is produced here. These N and G gave me this sound. And I say language, or write it like this, sorry. You see? And also there is a g, right? Because I say the g in language. You see? This is language. Now here there are both the ng sound coming from the throat, lang, yeah? It's not lan, it's lang. And then the g. So I say language, language, right? So that's the first one here. Next, a confusing sound also, or a confusing symbol is this. Now this looks like a J in English, but if you remember the J symbol and the G symbol, this is the J and this is the G. So what about this? What does this give me? Actually, this gives me the sound in yet, in you, for example, the Y sound. So yet is this, and you is this. So this is usually found at the beginning of words that start with ya, ya, okay? And then there is oo, you, and there is here, so it becomes ya, yet, okay? So it only gives me the beginning, which is e, and then it goes yet here, and it goes you here. And a similar one is this, like in words like word. So it only gives me that and then word continues like this, w, word, right? And then this is a fun one I'll talk about, but you have to realize that these two here, these are not vowels. They are not vowel sounds, they are consonants. We are talking about consonants. They are consonant sounds, they are not vowel sounds, okay? So they only give me the shape of the mouth that I have at the beginning of the word, right? Now, this is a fun one. Now you're going to say that, well, we don't usually see this in the phonetic alphabet. Yes, we don't. But it's fun to know it, and it exists in only one word, which is this. The CH here is pronounced and written like this. And the sound that it gives is ch sound, to your surprise. This is pronounced loch, right? So the X phonetically gives you a ch sound, okay? Now notably, if I want to say an X sound, so in Lexus, you know this word Lexus, it's written like this. Because what is an X? It's a K and a S. So it's Lexus, right? And sometimes the X is like an example. Now it's not a K and a S, it's an this. It's a G and a Z, right? And that's why the X probably doesn't have this normal sound that it gives that we are used to, but it gives a totally different sound like in loch, right? So here we have two possibilities for the X, so we had to use different symbols. Now it's x here, and now here it's x, right? Example and Lexus. Now that's all for the consonants that we'll talk about. Hopefully next time, in the next video, we'll start talking about the first vowel or the first set of vowels. Thank you so much, and catch you in the next one.